Tomoe stream. Hi guys. How you guys doing today? I had to pull everything up now, but we're all good. How you guys doing? It's a Tuesday. A Tuesday evening of all things, which I'm pretty pretty fond of that. Yeah, I'm glad to stream in the evening. Every time I can stream in the evening and not later at night, I feel happy. Well, thank you for the gift conscription. I appreciate it. Thank you. Well, yeah, I hope you're all doing good today. I didn't know how to segue from that. I'm always awkward when I start streams. It takes me a moment to get into the hang of things, you know? It's been a bit since you've caught a stream. When did the music change? Oh, the music changed when I re-debuted this new design. Yeah, that's when it changed. So, I guess it's been a little bit. Wednesday morning? Oh, it's still pretty deep into Tuesday still. But, not bad. It is a Tomoe. You know, at first, whenever I do yapping streams, I never know what to talk about. It takes me a moment to gather my thoughts. That's why when I first started out as a VTuber, I was afraid of doing these streams because I was like, oh no, I'm gonna freeze up. I have to talk on the fly. But I'm just gathering my thoughts right now. Don't worry, I'll think of something. Let me think. Well, for starters, Nate Protein sales end soon, so that's pretty cool. Finally concluding those sales. I think it's been open for a couple months now, so yeah, sorry if it seems kind of abrupt, but I have to wrap up this and then go on to the newer and other pastures. Yeah, I have to keep working on products. Basically, I have to keep the ball rolling and give you guys lots of new and exciting things. So that's kind of where that's at right now. It was a really fun thing to work on. I feel very fortunate to be able to do things like this now. So hopefully next year I'm able to work on like even bigger, cooler, fancier things. Will it still be available for sale after the sale for refills? I don't think it will be. I think it's a limited time product. So yeah, sorry if you end up really liking it. I don't think we really have like a plan to restock. Maybe eventually though. Maybe eventually. Can we get horse camouflage next year? I already released the horse patch shirts. Those are still out. As far as doing like full on like, you know, I don't know if you mean like uniform pieces of horse pad or something. That's really complicated from like a fabric perspective. It's kind of hard to get custom fabric stuff, but I might be able to do something like that. Yeah. Athletic apparel release in the future. It's not really on my agenda, but I guess it could be cool. Could be kind of cool. Are we getting more Fumos? Well, the original Fumo is never being released again, but I might do another Fumo of this design. I haven't decided yet. Still on the fence. Still figuring things out. Free Hugs for Life, thank you for subscribing. I appreciate you. Yeah, it's I can't just keep releasing different kinds of shirts, guys. I have to release other merch too. It can't just be different variants of shirts. I gotta be more creative and inspired than that. One day I'm gonna really catch people off guard and just do like the most generic VTuber merch drop ever. You guys can order the fabric and make whatever you want. I mean, that in my opinion, it falls under the category of fan art. I don't really care what fan art people get. That is your guys' prerogative. If you wish to rep the Umarmy, I am honored by that consideration. What's the shipping status on merch? Well, it should say in the description of every website. I mean, I'm doing merch through quite a few people, but there should be info in the description if you're curious about the status of your order or anything like that. But I'm not actually the person shipping out merch myself, so I'm not privy to that information off the top of my head. Yeah, all the dates are pretty well organized though. I have not released, well, yeah, I haven't released a docky yet. I have to do that as part of the last Donathon reward, but that's probably gonna take me a bit because I have to get the art for it made. Keychains I have done. Airsoft gun collab, probably not going to happen. That sounds really fucking tough. That might be a little bit difficult. Tomoe branded ketamine. Not sure about that one, Chief. Not sure about that one. The early ships, the better. I think it just depends on when you order / other factors. They try to get things out as soon as possible though, so yeah, it's merch is very complicated, but at least you guys should be happy for this. I don't know if any of you guys have ever ordered merch through Corpos, but they typically take like a long ass time to ship. So at least the stuff, you know, I sell is always within the year. And usually not longer than like 6 months at most. I think that's like the top amount of time you're gonna have to wait for anything. But it also depends on like how far in the pre-order period you order as well, so yeah. Oh, thank you very much. I hope you're able to enjoy the protein powder and I hope it helps you get back in the gym. As long as they actually ship. Well, I haven't sold anything that hasn't shipped yet, so we're pretty solid on that front at least. Everything's going well. Tomoe horse blanket. A horse blanket would be really fun. Maybe I need to hire you guys for my merch idea team, which is currently just me actually. I'm pretty much the only one that comes up with stuff for my stuff. Unless you guys give me recommendations and I like make a mental note of it, but yeah. Maybe one day I'll get tired of being my own manager and actually like hire one, but that probably won't happen anytime soon. You're moving soonish and trying not to order stuff. Hey, I understand, man. I'm a minimalist liver myself. I gotcha. I getcha. In all actuality, there's no need to rush or re-release merch. It reminds us all of each milestone in your career. I like re-releasing some stuff, but obviously there's a lot of other stuff that I would never re-release just because of like... I don't know, I do agree that some stuff is very time specific and it's kind of nice to like remember it for that sort of time. A suggestion box sounds like a great plan. Yeah, you said a great plan. I'm sorry. At least until it goes horribly wrong. That reminds me of when I used to have a suggestions channel and people just like trolled the ever-loving shit out of me. It was like for every 100 shit posts, I would get like one genuine suggestion. So I just got tired of reading it because it's like I don't want to have to dig through this, man. It's tedious. It wasn't funny after like the 50th time, bro. But yeah, it's okay. I mean, I just take suggestions on stream, so it's pretty much the same principle. I will come up with more fun stuff next year though, rest assured. Merch front is covered. Maybe I'll actually get around to like playing more types of games next year too. I've been in my like super peaceful mode. Just playing the most laid back things, no demand. Not really like anything too high speed or crazy. But I take life at my own pace, you know? I know you guys often hop in chat and you're like, hey Tomoe, you need to play this game. You need to play this game. So you should play this game. And you know what? You're probably right. I probably would enjoy those games. But right now, I feel like I'm still behind on the stuff that I like told myself I would play. So I'm just catching up on it. Yeah. Will I ever play Battlefield? Battlefield and my computer have a very complicated relationship. AKA my computer fucking hates running Battlefield while streaming. So it's pretty tough. Hey Tomoe, I went stargazing tonight and saw a cool comet and some shooting stars. Got pretty spooked by the pack of coyotes in the woodline nearby. I mean, if they bite you, just bite back. Like, what are they gonna do? They're more afraid of you than you are of them, probably. At least it's not wolves. I mean, it could always be worse. You just have to look at it with that What's my favorite field of scientific study? Geology, astronomy, physics, etc. Haven't really done any science courses in a while, to be honest. I mean, I guess I watch a lot of dinosaur videos, so maybe like that stuff. I think it's called, it's the paleontologist, right? Yeah. You would think I would know this off the top of my head, but I really don't think about it that hard. Sometimes I just, you know, turn my brain off and go to watch stuff. It's kind of chill. Kind of chill. Hello, horse creature. How are you doing this Halloween? Now we're a couple days away still. We're still a couple days away. Also, the Umarmy does not have a motto. We do not have one. Favorite dinosaur? The Brachiosaurus. I love that long-necked creature. It's like the giraffe of dinosaurs. Or at least the most well-known giraffe of dinosaurs. That's pretty fun. What is the motto? I just said we don't have a motto. We don't got one of those. We don't have the budget for a motto yet. We haven't reached that point yet. It's preposterous to imagine a horse just chatting, but here I am, right now, in the flesh. What happened to the Lego stream? Sometimes I just be like, rescheduling shit. I'm not always good at announcing it because of how volatile my schedule is. Yeah, but I just didn't feel like streaming it that day, so I was like, I'll do this another day. But I always try to stick to a schedule anyway, even though I really probably shouldn't have a schedule considering the nature of my lifestyle. I try my best to make it work. It's not perfect by any means, but yeah. Thoughts about vodka from the hit gacha game Uma Musume? She's a horse. It's pretty cool. Not really any strong feelings, but I think she's okay. Hey, quick question. Do we have a motto? I'm sorry, what did you just ask? Huh? The motto is we don't have a motto. Why are you guys talking about mottos out of nowhere? A rescheduling stream would go hard, but it takes me like a couple minutes. A couple minutes to reschedule, you know? Oh boy. You guys have a lot of interesting questions today. Quick question. Ever heard about Sergeant Reckless? Wait, hold on. I got something for you. There you go. You earned that one. Putting the hay in the barn? You know what, guys? I think it's time for me to rebrand. I can't handle being Tomoe anymore. I need to hang up my saddle and reinvent the wheel. You know, I need to become someone else. Really step into a new skin. I need to not be a military tomboy horse girl anymore. I think it's time for me to turn that leaf over. You know, I've been a VTuber for 3 years now. Gotta see what lies ahead. At the end of the old dusty trail. Tomoe comes back as a dinosaur. I don't know if I'd be a dinosaur. I don't know what I'd be if I'm not a horse girl. I always tell myself that, like... Yeah, I don't know. I feel like I can't really be a VTuber as anything else. It's really hard to imagine that. I guess if I wasn't Tomoe, then I can't exist anymore. I would just despawn, you know? I would just despawn. I can't be here anymore. Bottle of blue VTuber? Damn, I didn't even think about that. I mean, I guess that would work. How do I fix my friend that lacks whimsy? corrective action. Yeah, just try and like patch him up, you know? Tomoe is a formless entity VTuber? What would that even look like? A disembodied voice? I don't even think that's a VTuber at that point. I don't know what that is. Hit them with the whimsy stick. I don't think it's that easy to fix people. I don't think you can beat people until they change for the better, you know? Tomoe is an SCP. I certainly try to be. I don't know what kind I would be, but that's mostly because I don't know much about SCPs, to be honest. I don't want to be anyone's disembodied voice. Please reconsider. Please take medication if it reaches that point. That's just a regular YouTuber at that point. Hey, what's up, guys? Tomoe here for another video. Like that kind of YouTuber, but we ain't there yet. We haven't reached that point in the saga. I don't think I'm ready for that yet. You hear Tomoe in your head? Yeah, it's like if you close your eyes, she's still there. It's crazy. My first time here and she's already heading to the glue factory. Life really just comes at you quick, man. Sometimes it's just like a brick to the head. And then you wake up and you're in a completely different place, and sometimes that place is an ice bath and some of your organs are missing, but you know, that's alright. Can we make motto suggestions? No, we don't need a motto. I barely even have like the other things that VTubers are supposed to have, like intro phases and outros and stuff like that. Ain't no fucking way I'm gonna have a motto before I get all of my other ducks in a row. Despawning is cringe. Please don't do that. It's okay. I won't do that, because then we're gonna have to get a long briefing on it, and it's gonna be like, damn, why'd the horse girl do that? We need to talk about this. You've been following me for a while and you're finally able to catch a stream. I'm not at full brain power today, but I'm happy just to yap with you guys for a bit. It's like catching up with the fellas here, you know, just kind of having a good old chit chat. Hitting legs at the gym right now, just popping in to say hello. Hi there. I hope your legs are able to tear muscle and then repair stronger muscle. Yeah. We do not have a motto! We don't have a motto! You know what? You know what? This is our motto. There's your motto for you. Don't wear it out. That's the closest thing you guys are gonna get to a damn motto. Yeah, I mean, yes, it's pretty iconic. How do you type that? I don't know. It might be a little bit difficult. Wondering about getting my ducks in a row. They're literally born with the instinct to get in a row behind their mother, so if something happens before you get your ducks in a row, it's gotta be pretty bad, right? I think they're just gonna be orphaned at that point. What do you do? Incoherent horse swearing. Do you guys think I'm swearing whenever I make that sound? Is that like swearing in the horse language? Is that what it translates to? I'm sorry for my language. I know it's inappropriate. I know it's bad. I'm sorry. Imagine hearing that in the woods before getting ambushed. That is kind of terrifying when you put it that way. I apologize. Yeah, I definitely see the issue there. You swear? I have my moments, I suppose. Fun fact, muscle damage is not a primary indicator of growth, so try to potentially not cause too much damage, as that will hinder progress. I mean, yeah, kinda. I see the point you're trying to make, but you also fucking knew what I was talking about too, you damn smartass. How dare you? How dare you correct me? You literally tear muscle to build it back stronger? Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. That's all I'm trying to say. Listen to the wisdom of this horse. Do you guys think I'm wise? I'm not like one of those, what is it, philosophers? Yeah, I don't have one of those, poetic sayings or anything that I can like guide people and stuff. I don't know how to do all that. I don't know how to do all that. Yippee, wise horsewoman. I am happy to be of assistance. Yeah, I try my best and that's what counts. It's like one of those fake it till you make it things, you know? I'm not afraid to admit when I don't know something, but I will absolutely try and figure it out. You know what? I don't know the answer, but why don't I go find the answer for you and I'll get back to you on that one. I can do that for you. That's a part of my job. That's my day-to-day life. I can do that for you, chat. Aura is free. I farm that shit daily. Wow, that is very wise. That is very wise. Do you turn up the twang / syrupy draw in the shorts on purpose? No, I just talk with my normal voice, which is this. I just talk differently when I'm streaming normally because it's easier to talk faster and keep my train of thought going when I talk differently. But this is how I sound. This is my actual voice. Yes. I'm not trying to make it sound different. It's just when I'm talking in front of you guys, it just naturally is a little bit higher. That's all. So no, I'm not doing anything any particular way. That's just how I sound and how I talk. Yes. Where did we come up with don't look a gift horse in the mouth? I have no idea, to be honest. I'm not really sure about that one. You saw me on YouTube. I do stream on YouTube and Twitch. It is true. I'm one of them multi-streaming horses. You can't believe I'm real? I don't think I'm real, to be honest. I think I'm a figment of your imagination. You guys are having a collective hallucination in the middle of a forest right now. Yeah. What's my MOS? Horse. Yeah. You can lead a horse to a stream, but you cannot make the horse stream. This makes me want to take another sip of water. I think the shitty part is I've been doing a lot of talking at work today too, so I'm like already like a little bit mentally drained from having conversations, but I had to talk to my troops for quite a while today because they needed guidance, so. Too much yapping though. Not big on that yapping thing at work. Much more of it. I try to save my yapping for you guys. How many recruits did I yell at? I didn't yell at anyone. I was just like trying to help them get the resources they need and point them in the right direction and make the best use of their benefits. That's typically the type of wisdom that I try to pass on to my people. Cause I'm like, hey buddy, the military is going to use the shit out of you, so you gotta be sure to use it back. Here's all the ways you can do that. You're welcome. That's kind of the gist of how those conversations go. I've only been a lurker for a bit, found you back in February and have been hooked since. Ollie really started talking during your Legends ZA stream. I just want to say I appreciate you so much. Thank you! That's so sweet of you. I appreciate that. Thank you. So E4 Mafia shit? I don't think helping my troops is really E4 Mafia shit. That's just being a decent NCO. I don't know. I'm not really like pranking people out here. I try to look after you guys too, but there's not really too much I can do for you guys. I just want you to be happy, you know? So that's why I figure if I can come here and yap to you guys for a bit and help cheer you up, then everything's just a little bit better, you know, just tiny bit higher morale for the week for everybody. Dark Mage 029, thank you for subscribing. Much appreciated. So this is what it's like in the streams. Yeah, this is the general vibe. Usually just me horsing around and talking about random tidbits of knowledge, little chunks of horse wisdom, little informational stuffs, and kind of just yapping a little bit, to be honest. I don't usually know what the hell I'm talking about, but I'm happy to be here. Tomoe, is there a favorite thing you look for in a fan art? Not really. I think people can draw whatever they want, you know? Picasso would not be so powerful if he were held back. The fan art I posted especially 2 days ago gave you motivation. I have no idea what that is, considering I've been posting art daily for a while, but I'm glad to hear it. You know what? That's awesome. Hey Tomoe, can I fix my marriage? I'm not the magic 8-ball, so I don't have an answer for that one. Sorry to everybody it's been showing up in chat asking, for me to tell them how to get a girlfriend, by the way. I've noticed that comment a lot more lately, like the past week. I don't know the answer to that. I don't know. I've never had a girlfriend, so I can't really help you find one. But I hope it works out for you, bro. I hope it works out for you. Has anyone recognized my voice on bass? I think the odds of that happening are a lot lower than you'd think. I will tell you that. It's really not that likely. Especially because, as I said, I don't really talk at work that much. Not unless I have to. Is today's fan art what happens when you store your clothes in bags? I guess so. I don't know. I just like art. I'm a very art enthused person. I think art is neat no matter what. What am I eating? I'm not eating anything. I keep drinking water though, because like I said, it kind of hurts to talk a little bit, but yeah. See Thomas, thank you for the 2 carrots. The boy of the Umarmy, what is your wisdom? It's better to ask for forgiveness than ask for permission, so long as you're not doing anything illegal. Yes. Imagine some random DFAC worker or commissary employee recognizes your voice. I don't know about y'all, but like on my base, all the civilians are really fucking old, so I don't think that's gonna happen. It's just a bunch of like tired old fellas. At least like most of them are, so yeah. Do I have a favorite fan art? Not particularly. I like all of them for different reasons. What if it's a legal gray area? Be careful? I don't know. Need to start cultivating that 60+ VTuber fan base. I have a question for you guys. Let's put this into perspective. If you were a VTuber in the military, would you want your coworkers to know that you're a VTuber? Probably not, right? Maybe you would though. I don't know. That's like totally on you guys, but I keep my shit private, so yeah. Are we also tomboy horse VTubers? There's always more room in the stable, my dude. There's always more room in the stable out there. Yes, because you become a mascot for the troops. More like they're going to clown the shit out of you until your contract is over. Guaranteed. No questions asked. Your ass is grass. It's over for you, bro. Plus, it's like personal, so you know, you gotta go telling everyone your business. Am I winning, son? I sure am. I think so. That's the fun part. I don't want to be the village idiot. What? Tomoe Umari teaches you how to survive in the trenches ASMR win. That is extremely specific, but I respect it. Maybe one day, I don't know. That's a tough one there. Depends. If I'm like a super successful VTuber, then I'd be casual about. If not, then I wouldn't. Damn, you're a stronger person than me then, because I ain't telling. I'm taking this shit to my grave, bro. I mean, like, my thing is, I love VTubing, I love talking to you guys, but I also love privacy, so I don't really want to mix my work life and my VTuber life, if that makes sense. I'm just here for you guys, but I like to have, like, you know, me, myself, and I time, and then I have to lock in and do my job, too, so very important, I think. Very important. Everyone needs a fool in trying times. Who's gonna step up and put that jester hat on? Cause it ain't gonna be me. It ain't gonna be me, that's for sure. Can we get a yandere horse girl for Halloween? I don't know how to be a yandere. I can threaten to swing a metal pipe at your kneecaps, but I don't know if there's like anything yandere about that. Don't say please, bro. Defend yourself, damn it. You gotta stick up for yourself. Yandere horse girl destroys your car. Yandere horse girl slashes 3 of your tires so insurance won't cover it. Just add if you look at another girl. Yeah, I'm gonna beat your kneecaps with a metal pipe and then tell you not to look at other horses. I don't know if that's what you're looking for. There you go. That makes me sound terrible. Can I offer you an egg in these trying times? If it's an ostrich egg, I would love that. They're really funny looking. I actually kind of wonder how hard the shell is on those, but that's more like an intrusive thought. Like, damn, that's a big ass egg. Close enough. Yeah, I'm a little bit good at, you know, I'm good at being a yandere, I suppose. You know how volatile horse girls are. You know how dangerous my kind is. Egg unboxing video. Oh man, wouldn't that be something? Nang ASMR win. Might have to add that one to the to-do list now that you mention it. Now, what about a tsundere horse girl? Man, I'm like multi-specking out here. I don't know. This is a lot of different layers to this. I wanna what? I don't know. Sometimes like I'll read a reply that you guys make to something I said and I'll already have forgotten what I said, like so sometimes when I sound really confused, I promise you, bro, I literally just don't remember what I said. It takes me a moment to process things, you know? Not much going on between these ears right now. Where are these tomboys I keep hearing about? Where can I find them? Well, now that you mention it, you know, conservation efforts have been pretty good. We have them in the stables. They're safe. They're well-fed. They're housed there for their own safety. It is a very peaceful place, and it's just kind of, you just have to support them, you know. Just let them do their thing. Just let them do their thing. Yeah, that's all I ask. What is the summary? What the hell was being talked about? Why are kneecaps the highlight? Because without your kneecaps, like, I don't know, you kind of need those, you know? Wait, get it? Because you need your kneecaps? I'm sorry. What do you mean awful? Those better be apples you're throwing and not tomatoes. I can tell the difference, okay? I can tell the difference. Who's hunting down the tomboys to extinction? You make it sound like people are gonna show up to my front door with like pitchforks and torches and I'm gonna be taken away. Anthony, thank you for the 5 carrots. The way you put it, it sounded like you were holding the tomboys against their will. No, they want to be there. They're happy there. They're happy there. It's okay. It's okay. It's safe. You're not sorry at all. I mean, look. If you're new here, let me explain this. I make a lot of really shitty bad jokes, but it's all like whimsical and fun. It's for the good of the order, you know. It's also we can have like a hearty chuckle, like you know those sort of vibes. So it's okay. It's okay. It's okay, basically. But what if we use knee lowercase instead of kneecaps? I need to stop using my soundboard so much. I'm sorry, it's so hard to resist. It's right there, bro. It's right there. I hate it too. It took a moment for that to click, but I understand. What? Planning another stand-up comedy stream someday, boss? If I do another stand-up comedy stream, you guys aren't gonna heckle me, right? You guys aren't gonna... You're not gonna make fun of my horse jokes. You're gonna be supportive. You're gonna be like, oh my gosh, that's my horse, look at her go. And I'm just gonna stand in front of the mic and start tearing up and wonder if everybody's laughing with me or at me, and I'm gonna have like a crisis in that moment and wonder if it was a mistake to show up on the stage in the first place, and I'm gonna start sweating profusely and start choking up, and then I see people snickering to themselves at the back of the crowd, and then I wonder maybe I should just go home right now. But then there's a single horse in the audience still cheering me on, and I think, you know what, I can do this. I can do this after all. I just need to recover. I need to bounce back. I can turn this around. This is going to be my 180 moment, and I will tell this story to my people for a long time to come. So I do bounce back. I do make the horse joke that actually lands. I do say that the horse walked in to the bar and said ouch because it has the long face, and then yeah, it all worked out. It was okay. Yeah. Huh. I'm sorry, I missed something there. Hold on. I won't miss your message. Thank you for the apples. 1 second. I'm a bit late. I didn't realize you went live already. Have a good day today, Tomoe. I did have a good day. I did. Search Dirty, thank you very much for the 6.9 apples. Hope you're having a good day. Here's my donation to the Gargoyle Fund. I will get those gargoyle statues eventually. Finally, peak. It's just that crow comedian meme. Wait, which one? Tomoe, don't listen to the naysayers. But they're just like me. Do tomboys migrate? I'd imagine they need to live in warm weather to stay tanned and work outdoors. I guess they, yeah, maybe they live close to the equator. Maybe they just migrate there. I don't know. The equator's a lot more... Actually, no, the equator's just humid. Huh. Good example of a Tomoe tangent. Very true, very true. I don't really pop into streams because I'm bad at socializing, but been watching your shorts for a while and think you're great. Thank you. Thank you. Do I have my setup in the closet on the base? I started streaming in the barracks, but I'm a big kid now, aka big responsible horse sergeant, and I stream in my house. In my little hobo shack that's not really much better than a barracks room. But I have a bed, I have a desk, I have a chair, I have my dining table with no chairs, and I have my clothing bag. So I'm all set, bro. Doesn't get much better than this. It's gonna be difficult ETSing with gargoyle statues. You know what? That is the one hardship I would be willing to endure. That is a noble cause right there. You have a favorite camel pattern other than what you're issued? I really fuck with like giraffe patterns, if that counts. I don't actually own anything with giraffe pattern on them, but like I just think they're like beautiful, you know? They're like, wow. I don't know what they're blending in with, but I just, it's kind of nice. I like what they're doing. Do I use my laundry bags as pillows? I'm not that bad, bro. I'm not that bad. I don't have a mini fridge. I have a full kitchen. I just don't use it. But I have a gas stove, and I have a dishwasher and a sink and a big old fridge, and I don't really use it that much. But I have it. It's in my house. It's included. It's there. Oh, thank you very much for the raid. Hello there. Hi. Hello, I'm Tomoe Umari. It is nice to meet you. I'm a military tomboy horse girl. I gotta give the enthusiastic welcome. Thank you very much, though. I hope you had a good stream. Tomoe, your model is insanely cute. I regret to inform you soon I will debut my live 2D model of this design, and then it'll be like, whoa, she's so cool. Who is this mysterious, handsome stranger? You know, that sort of energy instead. But I will still use this model sometimes because I do like it a lot too, and I'm more comfortable using 3D now too. So I think that's an important aspect. E5 life be like, you get better pay, more responsibilities. As for Camel, I'm a fan of digital Camel, so mad the fleet retired blueberries. I feel that. I think my favorite part about being an NCO, and I kind of realized this recently, is I just like helping people. So I'm happy that I can like guide all of the new people that come in and help them explore their resources and just make sure that they're getting the most out of their contracts. That's always the most fun for me. Cause you know, it's easy to get disillusioned and it's easy to like fall into the daily grind. So that's a little bit of an aside rant, but I'm happy that I'm in a position now where I can like really do something for them, you know? So that makes me happy. We love our cool horse girl and her super chill crash outs with a bit of yappuccino as a treat. Yeah, it's a little bit of everything, I guess. Little bit of everything. You're excited for the live 2D model? I hope it meets your guys' extremely high expectations. I know you guys you expect the world out of me, so I gotta deliver the universe to you, or whatever the saying is for that. Gas stove, did you have to tell your leadership about the IED in the house? For those who don't know, you can't have a gas stove in the barracks. Insane, to be honest. Gonna light a bunch of candles in my homestead. Makes me feel safe, you know? What do I do in the military? I horse around. I know it's like, okay, so there's probably a lot of people in chat who are curious about why people always ask what my job is, but it's pretty customary when you meet service members to ask them what the fuck they do for a living. So that's why I get asked that so much. I promise that everyone's not just like trying to be nosy or anything. But the reason I don't tell people what I do is because I'm active duty still, and I like privacy, so yeah. I'm just a professional horse. That's all that matters at the end of the day. Going all out with it, you know? 180%. Good evening, Commander Tomoe and Umarmy. Saluting you with my brain right now. All of my wrinkles at once. Yeah. Doing that big military horse thing. Love the new model. Thank you. I feel like this design has finally started to grow on people. I was worried at first. I was like, what if people don't like the new 3.0 design? But now everybody's like, they're vibing with the vibes, you know? They like the horse socks and stuff that I wear on my arms and legs. It makes perfect sense, okay? It's all very rational, very tied together. I'm stationed in Guam. We have gas stoves there. Oh, I mean, it's good to have the little things, you know? It's the things you don't normally think about that you gotta cherish the most. Those chest pockets be big at times. It's where I don't know, I keep morale in there. It's my backup reserves. Respect active duty content creators can't talk too much on our jobs because OPSEC though, to be fair, most of us have hilarious normal jobs. All I say is I fix things for a living, which is very true. That is my job description. I just can't say anything more than that. But I fix stuff, and I have fun with it. Well, most days. Mostly fun, yeah. Will the shorts use the 3.0 design too? Yes! As soon as my live 2D is ready, I'll be moving everything over to that. Officially, fully, 100%, it'll be like that from now on, so, yeah. What if instead of the eagle we had a horse and that horse was secretly Tomoe? That makes it sound like I could be among you guys. Like I could be at your workstation. I could be behind you right now. How did I get in here? How did a horse get in there? Who knows? Who knows how that happened? I'm not responsible for these things. Interested to see the 3.0 in motion? Hell yeah, brother. 100% sure I got a message from a Tomoe Umari imposter yesterday on Discord. Oh, yeah, that happens to every VTuber. I would mostly say, as a tidbit of advice, if a VTuber messages you randomly on Discord, it's probably better to be cautious, especially if they ask you to download their game that they've been working on for a while in secret, and they really want you to open that suspicious file that takes you off of Discord, and your computer can't scan it properly. It looks safe on the surface, but then you get a horrible nasty virus and then everything you own is compromised. That's not me, bro! That's not me. I don't have a game. I take everything seriously. Life isn't a game. Being a Legionnaire, thank you very much for subscribing. Welcome to the Umarmy. Welcome in. When I'm in my chibi models, does that actually make me a pony? Well, little horses aren't called ponies, so... No, ponies are different than horses. I don't know how many people know this, but it's true. Very big true. So I shouldn't click the link offering me free McDonald's coupons? I'm gonna be honest, man. So, now I think about it, something I did as a kid, because I used to play MMOs growing up. And I was like broke as shit, but I wanted to get things in the cash shop. So I used to be one of those kids who like tried doing like the answer surveys and like get money. And I would be like doing surveys for like 8 hours trying to earn like $13 worth of credits to like be able to afford it. And I'm like entering fake credit card info, fake numbers, fake names, like all this fake shit trying to get by and just earn a couple little dollars there so I can enter into the cash shop and have something to come out for it. It just gave me that flashback, bro. Yeah, for some reason I didn't think about like trying to earn money through like mowing lawns or anything. That thought didn't really cross my mind. I don't know. It was tough as a little fella. Back then where I was like, damn, $10. I'll never be able to make $10, bro. That's crazy. That's well beyond me. I was struggling. And I didn't want to ask my mom for it because I was like, oh, she's probably going to say this is a waste of money. And I'm like, damn, she's kind of right though. But I really want this. This looks cool. Sorry for the PTSD. No, it's okay. It's all right. Don't worry about it. It's like, fond memories. I don't think I got any viruses, but damn, bro, with all the suspicious links I clicked on, that computer might have been a ticking time bomb at that point. But I had my own computer after a certain age, so it was okay. I was fucking up my own computer. I also remember one distinct memory of when I did get a virus on the family computer. I was like playing old school RuneScape. I think it's called old school RuneScape now. And I wanted the dragon dagger cursor, and it was like on the side of the screen, like one of those pop-up ads like that you get on the side, and I clicked on it and I tried to download it and it just got a virus instead. I don't even think I got the cursor, bro. I don't think I got the cursor. I don't think it worked out, but I really wanted it and I didn't know how to safely get cursors, so I was just really paranoid after that. They look so cool, man. I can't help it. You did get the cursor. You got the curse. Yeah, it was pretty bad. I wasn't very, like, internet savvy back then. Hey, Commander Tomoe, you ever ridden a real horse? I have. I'm not really great at it, but them horses be horsing, man. I may or may not have blue screened a computer by clicking a suspicious link for Zoo Tycoon 2 at like 14. Look, man, the heart wants what the heart wants. We're a lot more trusting when we're younger. It's good to reach out and try to download those games, but eventually it's gonna bite you in the ass. You breached the family computer. I'm glad everybody's been through this, bro. I'm glad that this is like a mutual suffering experience that we've had. Hey, Buddha, thank you for the 100 carrots. Akasupa for Kami Oshi. It always surprises me. Look, I'm always surprised to hear on people's Kami Oshi, because, like, there's so many really talented and cool VTubers out there. And I'm, like, over here yapping about fucking breaking my computer as a kid. I think I'm kind of lame compared to a lot of them, but I'm glad you think I'm cool. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. Thank you for seeing more in me than I can. Damn, maybe I'm blind as hell. I don't know. Kamiyoshi is just your favorite VTuber, like the VTuber of VTubers, the VTuber that could beat the other ones in a fight, and yeah. Well, like, you know, it's spirit, maybe not like actually, but yeah. One time I melted the family computer by watching hockey highlights. How the hell did you pull that off, dude? How did you pull that off? What do you mean, girl failure, tomboy? How am I a girl failure? How am I a girl failure? What the fuck did I do, bro? I am so well put together. I am, like, carefully constructed. I got my shit together, you know. I am on top of everything. I am actually behind on training now that I think about it, but everything else, I am on top of it all. Yes. Can't cook, but you guys said it doesn't matter if I can't cook. You said there's more important things to life. Alright, we don't talk about the solitaire though. Trash bags is girl failure energy. Y'all do know that it's like efficient, right? I know some of you guys are like, oh, Tomoe, you could just buy dressers, but that's something I have to move later or get rid of. So I'm happy to like have that stuff. Tomoe, government's still shut down. We don't need to do training. You know what? I'm gonna let you tell my leadership that, because they very much disagree with that. They don't want to hear that bullshit. I like your answer better though. I want to go with that. Alexis, thank you for the 4.99 carrots. Good evening. Hope you and everyone taking it easy. Just got off work and relaxing. Thanks for streaming, Tomoe. I'm happy to do so. Thank you for watching my stream. Thank you for enjoying me finding out through a VTuber that it's GFT training time. Hey, buddy, we got this. Believe in the power of friendship and the power of getting shit done. Cooking is basic adult things. Alright, I didn't know we had a bunch of fucking 5-star chefs in the chat. Alright, you know what? I bet at least one of you fuckers has burnt your pasta water. So shut up and stop criticizing me when I have not done that. Not as an adult, at least. Yeah. So let's humble ourselves a little bit here. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. There are more important things than knowing how to cook, okay? Don't worry about the trash bags. I use them as hampers. Yeah, see, I have a hamper for my dirty clothes, but the clean clothes go in the trash bags because I really fucking hate folding laundry, right? Really do not fuck with folding laundry. It's just, you know, it's you get the fresh pile of laundry out and you're like, damn, this is really nice and it smells good and it's warm and it's comfy. And then you're like, wow, I'm gonna have to sit here and fold this, right? And then I just lose interest in the task. And I'm like, let me just shove this in a bag. Let's just put this in a bag. We'll tackle this later. And then I never fold it and I just pull clothes from the bag as needed. Cooking Mama stream? I could do a Cooking Mama stream. Again, I haven't done one in like 2 years, so that'd be fun. I'm a certified chef. I've burnt tons of stuff. It happens. As for laundry, same. I don't feel like folding it half the time. Yeah, but okay, but do you know how to cut a bell pepper properly? Because, like, I would be impressed if so. That's always thrown me off, because it has that special cut or whatever. I vaguely remember that from the cooking class I had to take in high school. No way she irons her wrinkly clothes. You're damn right. I don't own a fucking iron. That's something I would have to maintain in my homestead, bro. I do not own an iron. But who cares if your clothes are wrinkled or not? Are you guys really gonna, like, talk shit to me because I have wrinkly clothes? How can you even tell there's wrinkles in them? Why are you paying that close attention, huh? It shouldn't even be, like, something you think about actively. This should just, like, roll off your head, you know? Okay, look, dress uniform's different. I just take it to dry cleaning. I don't know if that's lazy or not, but that can be treated properly. You don't iron your uniform? Fuck no, bro. Wait, no, I'm supposed to set a good example. Yeah, I definitely do. Yeah. To me, the most craziest thing about Tomoe is that she doesn't have summer OCPs. That's insane. Every summer I tell myself I'm gonna buy them, and then I keep putting it off because I'm like, damn, I really don't want to buy another set of uniforms. So, it's not that I don't see the value in them, because I do, but like, yeah. My bad. Yes, I do know how to cut a bell pepper properly. I got a degree and did it in Fleet. Bro is cracked at cooking. I respect it. I'm sorry. I've been humbled. Yeah, very fair. Think of it as saving money. Hey man, my lifestyle is just hardcore. Obviously, a lot of you guys could not handle living like this. You're not metal enough. That doesn't make me a girl failure. It makes me adaptive to my environments. It makes me, you know, able to endure more. I have resilience, you know. I am just mentally sound, very capable, very strong horsewoman, you know. That's what I'm gonna go with. That sounds a lot nicer than what you guys are saying. I am not a psychopath. I'm a horse. Fuck you. A girl survivor. Yeah, that sounds so cool. That's awesome. I am built different. I'm sorry you guys can't see it. But you make horrible jokes. That's just part of my character development arc. That's part of the plot, you know. That's just how it has to be for the good of the order. Gotta be comfortable being uncomfortable. Yeah, exactly. That way, when I return to living like a normal human being, it's gonna be especially awesome. I've already thought about all the weird shit I'm gonna buy as soon as I like ETS and get a proper house. I'm gonna get my gargoyle statues. I'm gonna get like an oil painting on canvas of like a slice of pizza with like a really nice cheese drip, you know, just really aesthetic. Put that above my mantle. Maybe get like an exotic animal skinned in front of the fireplace, you know, just like a nice pelt, like a baby deer or something. Really soft, really just eye-opening, you know, like, wow, that's a good conversation starter right there. My house is gonna be beautiful. It's gonna be beautiful. I gotta get to that point first, you know. I gotta make it a couple more years. Well, not a couple more years. It's a little less than that, but you know, you guys see where I'm coming from with this. I'm in it for the long haul, man. I'm saving up for a good cause. Hello, Tomoe. How are you doing today? I'm doing great! I'm trying to convince chat that my plans are immaculately formed and that I have it all together. A child's impulse with adult money? What do you mean? I just have whimsy, bro! I just have whimsy. I'm not childish. This is whimsy. Can't wait for that E6 pay. I'm gonna be irresponsible as hell. What do you mean you're getting a Mustang, bro? What? What? Maybe I should get a car that isn't a complete piece of shit, but I think it'll be okay for now. My car's hanging in there. Gonna be so many lion statues. Yep, definitely getting a gazebo. And then surrendering it to the local wasp or bee population that will inevitably take over and build their house right under the coverage. That's what I'm going for, you know? Okay, thank you for answering my chat. I really appreciate it. I am happy to answer it. I always try to answer as many of your guys' messages as I can. I know I miss a lot, but I like hearing what you guys have to say. Even if you're talking shit, it's still okay. Sounds like something a girl survivor would do. See, we need this to catch on because that makes me sound cool. That's that cool, impressionable Tomoe. I wanna trick people into thinking I'm like the coolest thing since sliced bread. That's what I'm on right now. That's my end goal. How's the military? I fucking hate it, but I also love it. You know what? I can't wait for it to be over though. That's my stance on it. Don't fucking join though. Unless you're joining the Umarmy, then you're welcome. Join the horse military. You're always welcome here. Yes. Market, thank you for joining the Umarmy. See, look, we already got another horse in the stable. We're up in our number. Recruitment is at an all-time high. Cooler than toasted bread? Yeah. Cooler than toasted bread. I kill bugs professionally. Let me know if you need a wasp killer. Is it true you can use WD-40 to kill wasps? Cause someone told me that recently. Cause we had some wasps lurking around and I was like, we could get like the wasp spray or we could use WD-40. What is your path? I don't know. I guess it's like a cheaper option. What are my plans after service? I'm gonna be a full-time VTuber, but I could also work on my master's degree. I'm a little on the fence about it, but yeah, I'll figure it out when I get there. That's a little bit of time away. I want to be here for you guys more though. When I see VTubers streaming like 9 times a week, I get hella jealous. I mean, a little bit like mentally tired at the thought because that's a lot of streaming, but that sounds really fun. So that would be kind of nice. Join the horse army. The life of a salty dog is more salt than dogs. I mean, if you think about it, a Great Dane is like a horse dog, so I can see what you're getting at there. Dom Lotka, thank you for joining the Umarmy as a horse private second class. PT's at 0600. Be sure to bring your reflective belt. PT belt will protect you in dire times. I've heard putting up a fake nest can prevent bees / wasps / hornets from building one. I wonder why that is. Where do you buy those at? Are there like specialty craftsmen that make them? Natal cables? Be sure to be very proper and safe when handling electrical components and whatnot. Why do I sound strangely energetic today? Because I'm on 3.5 hours of sleep because I had to wake up really early for something. And if anyone's ever been here for my sleep deprivation sleeves, yeah, this is kind of how I get when I'm really tired. But you guys can't tell, so that means I'm doing a good job. Kids on a thank you for the 5 carrots. Excited for the new model. First stream I ever saw was the drunk fanfic writing. Okay, hey, look, that was a while ago. I'm a different horse than I was back then. I don't know if I've done any writing since then. Well, on stream at least. Yeah, probably not. Captain Milk, thank you for subscribing again. Thank you. Sounds like you need to eat an energy carrot. I would love to get another energy drink, but I don't know if I can justify it at this time of day, you know? Yeah, I mean, I get especially stupid when I'm really tired, but like at least it's a pointed effort. What is my favorite season? It depends on where in the US I'm living. 'Cause I feel like certain states and certain parts of states experience seasons completely different. I think right now fall is my favorite though. I love fall. I hate winter and summer where I'm at because it fucking sucks. Like both of them are just horrible, but I think my least favorite is probably summer. I don't know, bundling up is comfortable, but I also hate having to like defrost my cars, so that's like the bad side of it. But everything else about winter is okay. Everything else is fine. I can deal with everything else. How do I even function with that amount of sleep? I don't know, I'm used to it. I could probably go without any sleep at all and be fine for quite a while. You just gotta like not think about it, you know? Just drink an energy drink, enjoy the atmosphere, go focus on something, you know, keep your mind busy and you can't feel your fatigue, you're all good. It does stop bothering you after a while, that's for sure. Function is a strong word. You don't think I'm functioning right now? You guys couldn't even tell I was tired. I was hiding it so well. I was masking it perfectly. It was immaculate. I seem like a winter horse. Well, my birthday is December 13th. It's rolling up. We're gonna be there soon. Are you guys excited for it? I'm gonna be even older. And then you guys are gonna say, you're definitely a hag, you old piece of horse. I'll be like, yeah. It was the vibes of exhaustion we sensed. Nah, you're making it up now. I can see past this. P.O. box for birthday presents. I don't know if I got anything that crazy, man. That's pretty high class. Maybe one day I'll get a proper P.O. box set up. That'd be kind of cool. You're a lot more whimsical when you're tired. Yeah. It's how my exhaustion manifests. What do I want for my birthday? I want you guys to come and celebrate it because I have some really big cool plans, but you guys don't have to give me anything. I would just be happy if you were able to make a little bit of time to attend. I understand if not though, because December is a really busy time for a lot of people, but if you guys are able to, I would be most grateful, most appreciative. Yes. Korean winters are great! My favorite spot I went so far for winter was Australia. Great weather surprisingly during their winter months. Yeah, the Umarmy has quite a bit of Australians. They can probably attest to that. Yeah, it's December 13th. If you ever forget, it's like it's on my Twitter page. It says the little birthday and bio thingy. I don't have a P.O. box. If I find out how to set one up before my birthday rolls around though, cause I might be able to, then I'll let you guys know. I'll do an announcement for it. But as stands, no, I don't have anything for that. But I appreciate the sentiment. That's very sweet of you. Your birthday's on Thanksgiving? Oh man. Guys, I've been wondering this. Is Thanksgiving always on a Thursday? Or am I crazy? I was thinking about this recently. Because I was trying to figure out, like... Do we have to, like... Do we work that Friday, or... Probably not, right? Probably not, so... I was thinking about that too hard. Because I want to, like, relax, you know? You can set one up at your local post office, a P.O. box. Yeah, but, like... VTubers have to vet the stuff that they get sent because people try to send, like, tracking chips and shit. It's happened before. I don't want to end up like that, bro. I don't want to end up like that. I'm not strong enough. You gotta be super careful, super safe. I know it sounds like I'm paranoid and crazy as shit, but trust me, yeah, I think it's better to err on the side of caution. That's spooky, yeah, and it's not even Halloween yet. Oh gosh, happy birthday. It's not my birthday yet. We're almost there. Give it like 2 more months. A little bit early. That Friday is Black Friday? Oh, okay. Imagine trying to break into a military base to stalk a horse. To be fair, I don't live on base, but you know, yeah. You'd be more scared of a pipe bomb from a crazed fan. Do you think I pissed anyone off enough for them to want to kill me? Does anyone just feel like murderous impulses towards me right now? Like they just want to like, you know, like destroy me? Just like absolutely obliterate? Like you're just you're trying to explode me with your mind right now through the screen? Anyone want to like fess up to that right now? Hey, look, it's a safe space. It's all right. It's all right. Kind of. What the hell? So I gotta do a little bit better. I gotta shape up a little bit so I don't get thrown into the horse explosion chamber. I feel that stalkers are terrible. That's why you never accept gifts randomly. Yeah, be cautious, but not like overly paranoid. But still be cautious. You look great for your age, Tomoe. Thank you. Yeah, I had to think that was a compliment. Yeah, that was Thank you for the compliment. I appreciate it. There, I locked in for a moment and was serious. The horse explosion chamber? Yeah, there's like there's a meme of it. I think it's called the horse explosion chamber. Something like that. Backhanded compliments? I don't think being called old is an insult. I was just confused as to whether or not it was meant to be a compliment. Because imagine somebody insults you and you're like, oh, thank you! That would make me seem crazier, you know? First stream I've been able to catch. I'm glad you had fun. You have a nice day too. Yeah, take care. It's getting late. I understand. I get it. My top 5 anime? I need to do like a proper anime stream at some point and really like lay it all down, but that's a tough one. That requires a lot of extensive conversations. Yeah, at least mind games are crazy. It's okay. Do you guys think I'm easy to understand? Do I like... I know a lot of people are like, wow, women are so complicated, but do you guys ever have trouble understanding what I'm trying to convey? Am I straightforward? Am I cut and dry or whatever the fuck the saying is? Okay. Gotta make sure everyone's on the same page. Yeah, alright. It seems like most people get it. That's fine. I try to be as straightforward as possible because I feel like it makes communication a lot easier. Also, to answer that question, I do have a Discord, but it's only for announcements. But I always do like I announce when I'm live, so can always not get caught off guard. Any chance of another billboard on veterans? I mean, I could find another base to put a billboard in front of. It's gonna haunt them for like a couple months. It's kind of menacing. I don't know. I am totally cryptic. Right now, I'm rotating an apple in my head. I bet you wouldn't have guessed that one. I'm sorry, I got caught up rotating it, but I'm back now. I'm back. I'm sorry. we're good. We're good. I am having a wonderful day. Thank you. How detailed is the apple? It's amazing. It's very very crisp, very high definition, 4K HD type shit. You know? Yeah. So long as we don't get another apple stream. I know. There's a card shop under the last one. You did now? I think that was there before. I think so. I just wanted to, I felt like the people at Fort Hood needed the morale, so that's why I put a billboard up in front of that base in particular. Then a lot of people are like, wait, she's probably stationed there. But then logically, like, why the fuck would I put a billboard in front of the base I'm stationed at, you know? You gotta put two and two together. If I'm trying to hide there. Unless this is like some 4D chess, you know? Where I'm like doing it to like throw people off, because it's like, she wouldn't do something like that, but what if? What if she was there, you know? What if? And that's something you really have to think about, yeah. Bamboozle him. Yeah, I got him with the old switcheroo, the old 1-2 combo. Hiding in plain sight. Isn't that like very horse-like activities if you think about it? Or hiding in a pasture sight. Yeah. I'll find a better place to put it though. We'll work our way up. We gotta get there. Gotta get there eventually. Please don't throw the tomatoes. How's that a 4 out of 10 pun? Why are you so hard to impress? Oh, cue laugh track. Okay. Yeah. Also, yes, that was a real billboard that was up for a while. It was up for, I think, about 4 months? Somewhere between 4 to 6 months, but I think it was 4 months total. It's pretty cool. It even lit up at night. It was like, whoa. That's amazing! Kind of. I think it mostly just confused people, though, to be fair. Which, it was worth it. It was a good bit, I like to say. Like, she actually has a laugh track? Hell yeah, I have a laugh track! Otherwise, sometimes I feel like you guys are laughing at me and not with me, and I need to make sure we're all on the same page, you know? Makes me feel a little bit less senile. You confused me and I'm in the loop? Now I'm confused too! What the hell are you talking about? You know, the best part about this is like I said, I started this stream and I had no idea what I was gonna talk about, so we're making good conversation here, man. We're all on the same page. Our chakras are aligned right now, or whatever the hell they say. The laugh track is to gaslight chat. Sometimes they'll be confused enough that they might laugh out of pity. So that's kind of what we're going for, you know? You're always confused? That's okay. I mean, I hope you're okay. Are you okay? You wanna graffiti me on a wall? That'd be really cool, as long as it doesn't get you in any trouble. Gotta be responsible. I don't want anybody to get locked in the old slammer because of me, you know? Nobody would laugh at Hagmoy. That would just be disrespectful. Why is it that some of you guys call me old as hell and others are like, nah, she's definitely young? I think you're indecisive. I think you can't tell. You don't know what I am, except that I'm a horse. Yeah. Food for thought there. And it's not even a bunch of oats. Oh. Wait, I was gonna say something. Oh, yes, things are manifesting soon. Super happy that my plans for the rest of the year are almost ready. Cause I think you guys are gonna enjoy the stuff next month and in December. These are probably like arguably the biggest events that I have planned all year, and they're back to back, so that's kind of fun, isn't it? I think it's fun. But then I also have some things that I'm working on for next year already too, mostly in the springtime. I gotta plan a bit further out. Manager Tomoe, aka myself, but like with glasses and no horse ears. Because I like putting the glasses on in manager mode. It makes me feel more intellectual. Is currently planning out the events for the upcoming months. So yeah, we'll start getting everything together, get all the fun and exciting stuff ready, and it'll be a good time. It'll be nice. Big event. What if Tomoe is using the laugh track to indoctrinate us to laugh at her jokes? That kind of is 4D chess, you know? I'm definitely like, I've thought this out a lot then. I just love laugh tracks. But I like what you're saying better because it makes me sound smarter, so let's go with that. It's weird with VTubers because some of them are like 40 when you don't expect VTubers to be like that. Possibilities of the internet. That's very true. It is hard to tell how old someone is. I mean, I'm kind of old, but like, not old, you know? I'm like, yeah. Yeah. I'm not a little baby fella, but I ain't like up there either, you know? Yeah. Manager Tomoe isn't real? She's definitely real. No, she's real. She's real. Early 30s. 35? Could be anything. I don't know. What am I? Tomoe can't be that old considering she is still in the military, like 26 maximum in my opinion. What do you mean I can't be that old? What does being still big in the military have to do with anything? You can be like a lot of different ages in the military. There's a whole age range thing. Over 100? Hell yeah, brother. That's where we're at right now. Don't worry, fellas. I will... Did I join right out of high school? I did not join right out of high school. I did not. She's an officer? I'm not an officer. I'm not! Average NCO age is 23 to 26? Doesn't that depend on what rank they are? You can be a child soldier. I don't know about all that, bro. I don't know about that. I'm definitely over the age of 18. Do I have knee pain? No, I don't. I take care of my knees. Old enough to pay taxes? I hope you're old enough to pay taxes too. We all get to suffer together. That's the great part about it. Tomoe is the kind of person that you can chill with while doing art stuff or gaming. People used to tell me that my streams feel like when you're just kind of like chilling in a Discord call. But I consider that good because that's like that means people are comfortable, right? You know? I want everybody to feel comfortable here, so that's kind of like, that's high praise in my opinion. That's a good compliment right there. I'm the longest serving US military member in horse years. Yeah. What's the average lifespan of a horse girl? I can't tell you that. That's a secret. If you were actually a 100, you could only have served during the last 2 years of World War II. That's how long ago it was. I don't like how quickly time is moving nowadays. I think that's the toughest part about growing up, is seeing how quickly the months pass by compared to when you're a youngster. All VTubers are either dudes or around 40. That's just a law of physics. Dude, I saw something recently, like, talking about that, and someone was like, why is the first thing you think of when you see anime women a bunch of dudes? And I was like, huh. I never thought about it from that perspective. Why do you see these nice females and think of men? But I get the joke, don't worry. It's just kind of goofy. Years are short, days are long. Cause it's a big possibility. Hello, fellow gentlemen. Let us go, toss the old pigskin around in the yard and talk about females. Yes. I'm really bad at making my voice deeper. I'm sorry. Yeah. Hi Tomoe, finally caught a stream. How goes the army of followers or otherwise? I think everyone in chat's doing good today. Everyone seems like they're having a pretty good day. Are you cute IRL like you're as a VTuber horse girl or no? I'm literally a horse. Like, think of like just like a horse, like a horse with a headset on, and I'm like in front of the computer and I'm just like staring at the screen, and then chat's like, why the long face? And I'm like, I don't know, man. I'm just kind of built like this. I don't know. Tomoe fails the dude test. Some of you guys also failed the dude test because I was like, what do you do when you're walking by like a bag of soil entering into the home improvement store? And some of you guys were like, I just ignore it, Tomoe. I wouldn't mess with it. But we all know the real answer, yeah. I'm just saying, it's so easy, it's so simple. You don't even have to think about it. So you guys know what's up. You just slap the bag, man. You don't think twice about it. Wait, what? I'm in Area 51? Why are they locking me away? Why are they locking me away? You make me sound like some sort of alien, some sort of mysterious creature, some sort of entity. If you don't smack the bag, you're AI. I think I mentioned it once on stream and people were like, why the fuck would you smack the bag? Just ignore it, leave it be, you know? But it's like, why would you not? It's so satisfying. It just scratches a part of your brain. It's like, damn. I think I've peaked in life now. Like, I could just, like, get destroyed by one of those random birds that always lives inside of the home improvement store, and I think I'd be okay with it. Like, I just... Yeah, this is how I go out, I guess. Yeah, shit, fuck it, why not? It's like hitting the top of the door frame. Alright, I'm not that, vertically inclined, as they say. I can't do that, but, like, I get it, because I see people do that all the time. But, you know, it's, yeah, no, wait, yeah, I'm very tall. I just choose not to do that, that's all. Yeah. Yes, you can. In spirit, you know. I can jump for it. I feel like I might look a little bit goofy doing that. Oh, I'm sorry. Thank you for joining the Umarmy. It's private. It's nice to have you here. Welcome in. How many chugga before a choo-choo? This sounds like a riddle of some sort. I don't know the answer to that. I'm not sure. I don't know the answer, but I'll get back to you on that later, okay? Just remind me, I gotcha. When hauling something in a trailer or truck bed, you just tighten the straps, what do you say, Tomoe? That'll hold. That's what I would say. Yep, that looks good. Yeah, that'll definitely hold. She's very tall. She just has short, stubby arms. That ain't going nowhere. That's so specific. Man, it's hard to pass this. For some reason, I feel happier here. I'm glad to hear it. I've embarrassed myself now. I will not survive the winter. Go on without me. Good enough? Okay. Alright. Alright, that's fair. Why is this test so hard? Why is it so specific? It's crazy that all of you guys know exactly what to say too. Knowledge issue? I'll study for the test next time, I promise. I'll be better prepared. Stay damn it is another one. But what do you do if the straps don't hold? What then, huh? What do you do when you pick up a pair of tongs? You have to click them together. It's mandatory. Never underestimate how the military bastardizes accents. Nothing is certain with Tomoe. Yeah, I guess my my accent does confuse a lot of people. How many clicks? Why is it so specific? You finally caught one of my streams. Hello there. I'm Tomoe. Hi. What's the worst roasting you've ever seen in a funny, lighthearted way? I've seen some really good ones. It's tough. It's hard to remember off the top of my head. It's usually like an in-passing thing. Tomoe has an accent. It depends on who you ask. But everyone's always like, yeah, Tomoe has an accent. Everybody has an accent. Hi, Juna. Hi. Hello there. Welcome to the stream. It's nice to have you here today. I'm currently yapping about random things and trying to really dig into chat's psyche and figure out what the hell is going on. That's kind of where we're at right now. That's very fun. Tomoe sounds American to me. I am very American. Yeah. I am as American as it gets. Yes, that is true. For those who don't know, I am from the Pacific Northwest. Obviously, I'm not stationed there. But I am from there, so that's why I sound like I'm from there. How American? At least this much. At least a little bit, yeah. Tomoe is Canadian. I'm gonna need you to hold your horses with that one. We're getting a little bit hasty. We're getting a little bit ahead of ourselves. Yeah, that is true. I was born in Texas. Yes, it is also accurate. One day people will admit that Texas is the biggest state. I don't know, man. Alaska's pretty and all, but it doesn't really have the swagger that Texas has, you know? I heard Americans are bad at geography. Yeah, kinda. A little bit, yeah. I mean, I try not to be. I sound southern? There's no way! You're lying to me. There's no way. If Tomoe was a Canadian, she would be a moose. Would I have like a nice set of antlers, like a really nice rack? I think that would be cool. Cause like, the ones with the bigger racks are like trophies, right? Like aren't those the isn't that how trophy animals typically work? Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry for phrasing it that way, but you know what I was trying to say. You know what I was trying to say. Like I think that's what they're called. I'm pretty sure that's how you. Yeah, and then you. Yeah. I'm not saying a trophy wife. We're talking about a moose here, like the actual creature, the Canadian beast, and it kind of lurks in some of the northern states as well. I think that's up there in the territory there. The natural predator of a moose is a killer whale. I mean, if Canadian healthcare doesn't get to it first, yeah. I'm sorry, that was wrong. But yeah, it's a great animal, very majestic, very large Very, very, very cute critter. Would not want to get near it, but would, in fact, admire it from afar. Yes. That is the correct term, but why is everyone acting like I said something crazy, man? I'm using the proper terminology here. The moose or the killer whale? I don't know. I don't know. I'm out here just drinking water to save my life. It was the way you used it. I'm something of a wordsmith, you know? I'm actually kind of a poet. I'm known for choosing my words wisely. You know, the words are stronger than a blade. Especially if that blade is military issued, because it's probably a piece of shit then, but yeah. You know, I was actually, I was thinking about this the other day, but like, a lot of the equipment I use for my job is like really fucking old. And apparently some of it's from the 80s. And it's still being used. Like, how does that even happen? You know, I know how it happens, but I'm just kind of like, why are we doing this? How many sad, depressed hands does this equipment pass through? I don't understand. If it isn't broken, don't fix it, I guess. I mean, how broken does it have to be for it to be fixed then? How broken? I would say equipment from the 80s is pretty fucking old. I think at that point you should probably get new stuff, but that's just my humble opinion. That is my humble horse opinion. Has it ever been sanitized? I don't know, and I'm afraid to ask. So I'm gonna assume yes, but probably not. To explain, they don't really care about us. No, that's not true. In the Umarmy, I'll give you guys issued rifles, classic Nerf guns, and you can have a nap time after you after you're done with your long shifts, yeah. If that's okay with you, I mean, yeah, then take a nap and then work another long shift. When's recess? We haven't gotten to that part. We're gonna have to work our way up, you know? We're gonna have to work our way up to this. That's gonna be a little bit. What kind of rifles? I'm gonna have to do some research. I don't want you guys to hurt each other with the foam darts, you know? How long's the shift? It's like 12, but then add another 4 to it. But it's 12. But it's longer. But it's, yeah. We'll talk about that later. Don't worry about it. You'll be released when you need to be. As long as we get a nap. Yeah. Yeah, eventually. Even if it's like involuntary, like you just collapse, you know? Eventually you'll get it. It's until Tomoe says we're done. I think if everybody banded together and started like making horseshoes, like we would have so much budget to work with in the Umarmy, so maybe we just need to do some arts and crafts. Maybe we need to make the Amazon working environment look like paradise, you know? Maybe you need to show everybody what a real workhorse is, right? Who's ready to work, huh? Who wants to work on horseshoes? I promise I'm a good leader. I'm just really tired. I'm sorry. I'm not a bad person. I just say sometimes I say things that I should not say, but it's okay. You guys just, yeah, think about it like macaroni art. That's a good way to look at it. That's kind of obvious. What do you mean by this? What do you mean? I had to drop in and say hello real quick before I scuttle off to bed. Don't worry about sticking around. I'm happy that you guys like being here at all. Start yelling like Gordon Ramsay. What the hell are you doing? What's wrong with you? And you call yourself a horse? Motherfucker. Get back to work. Not enough insults? Okay. Bitch! Respectfully. Yeah. With feeling, you know? I'm sorry if I scared you. But Sarge, my family, if the military wanted you to have a family, they would have issued you one. Now get back to work. Get back to work. It said Tomoe calmly. Yeah. Your platoon is your family. That's the most depressing thing I've read all day. But yeah, yeah. Just get settled, get comfy. You Sarge dropping by as I wait to renew my T. Yeah, okay. Oh, okay. Well, I hope you get your cert ASAP. T and all the C's. T triple C. You might hate your job, but as long as you love the people you work with, that's what matters. I'm sorry, I'm a little bit tired right now. When does training start? Training's already started, you just didn't know it yet. You just didn't know it yet. You love the Umarmy? Yay! Good coworkers go a long way. You guys have to appreciate each other in the Umarmy. Look around you right now, gentle horses. These are the people you will be fighting alongside. These next couple of weeks are going to be horse hell, but the naysayers will be the damned. And I want you to go out there and give it all you've got and then some. Any questions before we begin? No? Yes? Maybe? No? Maybe? Yeah? You'll be all right, champ. You'll be all right. When's chow? We'll get to that later. Will there be snacks? You can have some oats, yeah. Little oatmeal. Steel cut. You may not unenlist. There is no end of this enlistment. Once you're in the Umarmy, you're in it for life. I will now subject you guys to more of my yappings and ramblings, and eventually your brain will turn to mush just as mine has, and we'll all be on the same wavelength, and it'll be like, hell yeah. What about retirement? Why would you want to retire? Don't you want to do this forever? I gotta work tomorrow. I should go to bed soon. I've been yapping for a while. You guys are sick of my yapping by now, surely. You've begun to lose your sanity. Lose lot. Yeah, that. Yeah. We want more yap. I don't know if I can do all that. Tomoe, it's about time you take your pills. It's not real. What's not real? What part wasn't real of all this? Is there an Umarmy VA? Yeah, but it's like the saltiest, angriest civilian ever, and they act like they get pissed off if you breathe the same oxygen as them, and you feel really bad for trying to take up any of their time, even though you know they're getting paid 3 times the amount that you are, and you really have to go through them. Like, you know you have no choice, but you just don't want to go. and speak with them because it's such a pain in the ass every time. It's like pulling teeth, you know? Hypothetically. When movies got sound, they were called talkies, which sounds silly until you think about the word movie itself. I hate that I fell for that. I really hate that I fell for that. Man. We should probably replace our VA guys. Nah, they've been with us for a long time. We can't do that. You just gotta get used to it, man. They make life very easy. Yeah, in an ideal world, yeah. You said we don't need sleep and to just don't think about it. Have we been scammed? What's next? You really made that game you sent over on Discord for us to try? No! I'm not a scammer! I'm a horse! I'm being grossly mischaracterized. I feel so misunderstood. I just want to be understood. Before you go to bed, let me just say I absolutely love your streams. I greatly enjoy you as a person. You are great. I hope you have a good night tomorrow, weekend more. Why is everybody being so nice today, bro? Why are you guys being so nice to me? Where is this coming from? Why is everybody manifesting such kind-hearted vibes? Do I have a favorite tree type? You know what? I really fuck with lemon trees. I think they're great, and life gives you them sometimes, and that is a beautiful concept. Even though I think... Wait, no. There's this one type of citrus that is man-made, right? I don't know if that's lemons or not. But one of them is man-made, and I think it's really fucked up and deceptive, but yeah. Horse. It is lemons? Okay. See, I got a couple brain cells in here that are still rattling around and producing some coherent thoughts. That's lemons? That's life for you. That wasn't funny, but yeah, lemons are pretty great. Yeah, they're pretty nice, pretty good. What about carrot trees? I would like a carrot tree. That's a nice concept. There's a lot of people here today. What if? What if? Horse. I don't actually have a good reason for it. I don't know where all the new people are coming from, but however you found my content, I hope you've been very thoroughly amused. I'm sorry, that was my stomach growling. Yeah, we're good. We're good. I haven't embarrassed myself today. That's what matters. Why horse? What if horse? How horse? How hungry, apparently. It's around my dinner time, man. It's around my dinner time. The algorithm blessed you. Oh, hold on. Let me use my real voice. Hi there! It's so nice to meet you. I'm Tomoe, and I really look forward to spending more time with you. If it's your first time here, be sure to smash that like button and consider subscribing and supporting me well into the future. Really psyched to have you. Hope you enjoy your time here, you new little horse, you. Make sure you get your bearing in these new stables, because they're real big, and these are some big horseshoes to fill. Alternatively, you could just have, like, you know, at least a half decent time, and I appreciate that. Give back our tomboy. Who is she? Who is she? Oh. It's like nails on a chalkboard. Hey, man. Not everyone can appreciate the sound of music, okay? It's just, it's tough out here. Stop throwing tomatoes at me! Fuck you! You're just afraid. Rightfully so, to be honest. I really don't blame you. That is completely justified. You are well within your rights. I prefer the real tomboy, valley girl, horse girl. No, the real tomboy, ultra realistic horse. That's like me going, I'm not horsing around anymore. And then, what else do we have here? And then it's a real horse. And then the end credits roll and everybody starts cheering. Yeah. Why is everybody throwing tomatoes down? Alright, simmer down there, buddy. Simmer down. Simmer down a little bit. Horsing around? Yeah, get it? Because I'm a horse, yeah. Is anyone ever distracted by the fact that my tail is just like swaying back and forth the whole time? Is that like kind of vaguely menacing in its own way, or are we just kind of vibing with it? Like, yeah, this is fine. You know what? I'm okay with this. This isn't a problem at all. I just like to think it enhances the atmosphere a little bit. Tomoe, Sarge wants you in his office. Alright, I'm gonna go take lunch. You know, that's crazy. I actually have like places. I think I have an appointment I need to get to right now. Man, that's crazy. Yeah, I'll be by later. Yeah. Tomoe Umari? That could be me. With enough tomatoes, that could be me. I'm not throwing tomatoes, I'm gonna throw carrots. I could be like one of those dogs and like catch the carrot from midair, like freeze frame style, you know, that'd be kind of cool. Anyway, boss, how are you doing today? I'm doing pretty good today. I hope you're doing good today too. Can we get a marketable plushie of Tomoe? Perhaps. Tomoe. Yes. Horsetails more like dogs or cats in regards to how a horse is feeling. You know, I like to think horses are like the secret third option, you know? Really just, keeping things confusing, you know, spicing things up. You've never seen a horse catch a treat? You gotta find one that's like really hungry. Like, hungry enough to where if you like reach out to feed it by hand, it'll probably bite your fingers off. Hungry. Yeah. The third sinister option. Look, one day horse girls are gonna catch on. With it being the year of the horse next year, horse girl stocks, they're about to skyrocket, man. Forget GameStop. Forget all that other shit. Horse girl stocks. That's where it's at. That's what you need to invest in next. That's where the big money's at. And I'm not telling you to go gamble on horse races, because that's kind of irresponsible. Well, it's a little bit fun, admittedly, but you know, we have to be careful about these things. Addiction is very scary, very scary concept. But yes, believe in horse girls and everything will work out. That is what I choose to believe in myself. It is catching on, that's why we're here. Wait, is it really so simple? Was it really so simple this whole time? If you run, I'll gamble on you. What am I running from? Like a bunch of like horse-shaped demons? Because we all have our demons, but some of them are horse-shaped. I'll invest all my money in horse stocks. Damn it, you've got me. Yeah, I'm like the sleazy car salesman, but I'm like selling horse hopes and dreams instead. And I'm not sleazy. I have like good conduct, you know. I'm very trustworthy. I will not scam the good citizens of the Umarmy. Where's my schedule? I knew I was forgetting something today. That's actually a good point. Probably should get a schedule out before I hit the hay for tonight. I might have to get my schedule out. Thank you for reminding me. Can I get some horse noises, please? Yes, you may. There you go. Is the government mandated horse noises. Don't worry, schedule out soon, TM. Just hold your horses. Yeah. Will there be more art community posts? I did order a lot of art, so yeah, just gonna throw them out there. Hey Tomoe, any word on when or if those sweetheart grips will be available internationally? This Australia needs to spruce up their sidearm. So, I do have information regarding the international version. It's gonna be basically like how the current version is, but there's not gonna be like the holes drilled in them, so you'll have to like put the holes in them. But that's the only way we can get them out internationally. So those will be available soon. I think they're like just getting the pictures ready, or I think the prototype is being finished up for. Unfortunately, that's the only way we're able to do it though. So yeah, it kind of sucks, but yeah. That's the status update on them. They'll be ready soon though. Otherwise, you just kind of look like, you know, they're pretty. They're cool. You hate lame governments? Hey man, them's the rules. I don't want to bend the rules and get anyone in trouble. When is the next PowerPoint presentations? Do you have something you wish to share with the class? Is that it? Cause that makes sense. I don't know when I'll do them again yet. We'll get there. Yeah. I'm sorry I can't offer a better alternative than that, but hopefully that'll allow some people to get them still, even if they gotta like DIY it a little bit. Yeah. Any new rules, Tomoe? I don't really think I need any new rules. I think everything's been pretty chill lately. Ain't really had any issues or anything. Chat's been cool. You guys are cool. I like to think you think I'm cool too, so we're a little bit well balanced there. A wild horse girl has appeared. Hello. What gave you the impression that I'm wild though? I like to think I'm pretty orderly and respectful, you know? I don't know if I'll release other kinds of grips. Probably at some point. I think I'm supposed to make one for like an M9 next, so maybe there will be M9 grips next. Yeah. What, you think we're cool? I mean, yeah, you guys are pretty cool. Trash bags for your clothes. Are you guys ever gonna let me live that down? Is that allowed? Am I allowed to live this down? Look, it's a lifestyle. It's not my fault you don't understand. You like the BGM? One of these days I'm gonna remember to upload it to YouTube. One of these days. We're gonna get there eventually. Please fold them. Okay, what does folding clothes actually accomplish? What is the logic here? What is the point of folding the clothes? I need you to like give me a good reason to do it and I will consider it. I will contemplate this career decision. This is a big purchase. It looks neater. Yeah, but like I'm the only one that's gonna see it, you know? Like so why does it matter? Are the other BGMs available? I don't know, honestly. Other BGMs? More space in your drawers? But I don't have drawers. I have trash bags that I keep my clothes in. So that saves space more than anything else, you know? If you get the really big bags, like the gallon bags. Well, not gallon bags. It's like, you know, like the big trash bags and put all your clothes in there. It's pretty good. What if you did Tomoe branded trash bags? Maybe in your camo print. You know what? Maybe that's a new merch idea. Maybe that's what we need to do next. For when you want to hide your trash from the horses or your clothes, you know, if you really want to store them in there. That's a real merch idea right there. That's big brained as hell. You don't have full body tracking. I don't think you need that. Actually, I do have full body tracking. I just haven't set it up yet, but I have it. It's on my desk actually. That is what one of the trackers sounds like. It's there. It's definitely there. We've been asking for body bags for a while. You want horse pat body bags? What do you take me for? An enabler? Maybe a little bit, but no. We gotta be careful. Upgrade to tote boxes? Okay, but nobody can tell me what's wrong about a trash bag. There's nothing distinctly wrong about it. Trash bags are very convenient, you know? They're very practical. They're there. They're a readily available household item. You don't see why I'm defending this so hard? A little plastic drawer would take up space, and I don't know how I'd dispose of it. That's why I'm defending this. Isn't a body bag just a really specialized dakimakura? I think I need to go. I think that we should probably wrap things up here. You know, I think it's probably like time to hit the old dusty trail. You know, we've had some good laughs. We've really explored our options, and really I just think we've peaked. You know, it's time to go to bed. It's probably about that time. What's my favorite gun again? I really like the Springfield. It's a really pretty weapon. The question remains, no body bags! Stop it! We're not getting body bags! We're not gonna get them! That's not allowed! That's not allowed! Big no, I'm vetoing it. She didn't answer the question. No. I can recognize when I'm wrong. Keep cooking. Okay, but apparently, according to you guys, I'm not allowed to cook, so maybe I shouldn't cook. Maybe I should keep my ingredients to myself, since you guys are gonna be so goddamn judgmental about my cooking. How about that, huh? What if I get hurt in the kitchen? What if I burn myself? What if I get a little bit of a cut on my hand, and then I run out of Band-Aids, and then I just start panicking, and then I, like, huddle up in the corner, because I don't know what else to do. All because you guys said that I'm shit at cooking and should really try and, like, go on a training arc or something, huh? What if I put myself in that situation, all because you guys wanted to criticize me a little bit too much, huh? What if I'm already doing my best? What if every day I'm cooking in my own way so I can cook metaphorically and not literally, huh? What about that? Huh, chat? What about that? The horse is red for a very special reason. We threw tomatoes at her. Well, horses can't see red anyway, so it doesn't matter. 1903 Springfield. We need it. Everything good. What about horse print gym bags? I'm willing to consider this. That's fine. I am a little bit eepy, yeah. Do you think the body bags are a good idea? Why are you like this? Why are you guys like this? Why can't I fix you? I want to grab your shoulders and shake you right now. How do I get this through to you? Why is our communication breaking down? What do we need to do in order to communicate with each other better? What do we need to do, chat? Help me help you. What can I do here? What do I do? I don't know what to do. I think I need to sleep. I'm asleep. Can't take this anymore. Can't take this anymore, man. It's bedtime. Yes. Don't. You know what? At least nobody told me to calm down, because then I would have really crashed out. Cause you can't tell a woman to calm down. Alright, I'm going to bed now. I'm going to bed. I've overstayed my awake time. It's time for me to rest and recover and tackle on the new day. And I hope you guys had fun here today, though. I appreciate you guys hanging out. It was a lot of fun. I'm glad that I got the opportunity to yap with you guys. It's always a pleasure. I'll try to get the new schedule up. Stop telling me to calm down! I am calm. We're good. Everything is good. There are no problems in the Umarmy. We are happy here. Everything is good. Yes, everything is good. Everything is okay. Just take your horse pills and don't worry about anything else, alright? I'm really tired. Alright, good night. I'll see you guys later. Take care. Bye-bye for now. I'll be back in a couple days, alright? You take it easy in the meantime, fellas. Good night! Bye-bye. Bye-bye-bye.